sweetie. Change my name. Change my name. Do it. Thank you. By the way, Chris, you had a shit color. I have a good color. How's everybody doing? I know what you're probably thinking. Look at me. Yo, Brooklyn in the house. What up, Brooklyn, huh? No? Anybody from Brooklyn?
BK?
Anybody from Williamsburg? That sucks. I hate Williamsburg so much. I just moved to Williamsburg, Brooklyn. I used to live in Manhattan. It's been an interesting experience. First time I stepped foot in Brooklyn, some hipster came up to me and he's like, "Congratulations, dude! You're now the fattest person in Williamsburg!" He's like, and at first I was like pissed, but then I realized it was like $100 Sephora gift certificate that came with the honor, and dinner for two at a local Outback, and I was like, okay, you know, that's me. There he is, eating McDonald's in Brooklyn. That was me. Yeah, but I hate everyone in Brooklyn. They're all the same. I don't know if you've been there in Williamsburg. Everyone has like the stylish V-neck, the visible tattoo, the ironic accessory. It's so fucking cute. I gotta stick out like a sore thumb. I don't really fit the model. I've got like my Brooks Brothers button down on and my blue Nike shoes. I'm kind of like, you know, a black orphan at John and Kate's house. Who doesn't belong here, Sahara? Come on, let's go back. Yeah, I hate Brooklyn, it sucks. No, but I live there. I've got no other choice to do. And, you know, the whole thing about Brooklyn is everyone thinks they're a punk rock star. Everyone thinks they're punk rock. I live in Brooklyn, it's so punk rock. But they're not. They're all the same. I am punk rock in Brooklyn. You want to be punk rock in Brooklyn? Go into a supermarket, buy a 12-pack of Diet Coke. That's punk rock. Watch people's heads explode. Sorry, bitches, I'm domesticated. I don't read. I drink Diet Coke. I really like to blow their minds. I'll be in line at the supermarket, and they're like, "Oh, I'm going to the Stearns concert. Oh, you are?" And I'm like, "Great." And I'll be like, "Yo, you guys hear that new Dave Matthews song? Good. Dave's back." Yeah, they don't like Dave. Go to Brooklyn. Don't go. It sucks. Somewhere I'm thinking about moving is Detroit. Anybody want to move to Detroit? Who's in?
Nope.
No?
Nope.
Well, you gotta think about it, drunk guy. Think about it. I'll tell you what. And I know you are thinking about it.
Yeah.
You know, every city now is Detroit. I mean, every city has a bombed out Main Street and rampant unemployment and soaring crime rate. The only difference is Detroit's 40 years ahead of everybody else, right? I mean, it's like we've arrived at Thunderdome, and there are people that have been here before. I want to go with them, you know? You know, they're in Detroit, and they're like, people are whining, "Oh my God, it's like 10% unemployment." Detroit's like 20%. Suck on it, America. 20%. So yeah, I have an iPhone. Anyone have an iPhone here? No? No one wants to make any noise? Yeah, you all have iPhones. The world has iPhones.
I don't have one.
I don't have one either. Drunk guy, you have an iPhone?
I do.
I know you did. Cool, dude. Cool.
It's awesome.
I know,
Awesome.
dude. I know, dude. I'm going to tell you why. You know what I got? Do you have the AP Mobile News thing? Because I thought I'd be cool. Don't even answer, drunk guy. I know what you're going to say. I thought it'd be cool. I thought it'd be up on the news. So I
Hold on a
got
second. Calm down. Give me a break, man.
I know, baby. I know. Sweetie. And I got this AP mobile thing. And it was pretty cool because I was like ahead of everybody else on the news. You know, it was like, I was like, before anyone else knew it, I was like, "Oh, Michael Jackson died." No one else knew. You know, like 1,000 people died in a Sumatra earthquake. I knew before everybody else. You know, by the time Ted Kennedy died, I realized I turned into like the iPhone harbinger of death somehow. Like I was the go-to guy for death. You know, it was like, "Happy birthday to..." Hey guys, everyone be quiet. Patrick Swayze just died. I'm sorry, I had to break it to you. I had to break it to you. I know it's an application, and I got rid of it. Just like that. Yeah. So yeah, that pretty much sucks the iPhone. And the AP Mobile. It all sucks. What was I going to tell you people? Oh, I remember now. So, I don't remember now. What was I going to tell you people? AP Mobile News, it sucks. So, yes. Oh, I know what it was. You have to be careful who you get your news sources from. I was watching NBC News, and they had some story about who young people are listening to. And the guy who reported it was Luke Russert. Luke Russert was the... But anyone know who Luke Russert is? You probably... The only reason you know who he is because his father was Tim Russert, right? And that's what happens in America when your father dies. I guess. I don't know. I mean, I'm not trying to complain here or say that I'm jealous, but my father died 2 years ago and he was a doctor. And no one called me and was like, hey Ben, come on in and take on an appendix. Come on! Come on in! Your turn! And I'm like, you know, scrubbing in and all the doctors are like, who's the sweaty guy? Oh, that's Ben. His dad died. He was a doctor. Oh, that's right. Come on in, Ben. Come on, let's go. My dad was a doctor. Fucking hate Luke Russert. I'm just saying that. I'm just saying I didn't get that dead dad bounce that I wanted. You know. I was hoping my father would die, and then my career would take off. You, sir, there's someone waiting for their career to take off. I apologize to let you know that. Sorry about that, sir. I apologize. I'm gonna die before you. Look at me. Look at this. This body is not easy. This body's been built on long-term sequences of marathon eating sessions and eating your feelings. So, a lot of that. A lot of eating your feelings. If you couldn't eat your feelings, what else would you eat? Yeah, thank you. So, I'll tell you another quick story about my family. You know, growing up, we were going to get a dog. The first time we ever were going to get a dog. And it was a chocolate lab. And we went to a family vote. And I convinced my younger brother that we should name the dog Oprah. Oprah Liebman, the chocolate lab, right? And it flew because we voted, right? And it was all cool until one time we were in the backyard yelling back into the house, hey, Mom, don't feed Oprah people food. She's an animal, Oprah.
Yes.
She's not a person. Mom, Oprah shit all over the floor. Mom, get a mop for Oprah. Anyway, that didn't last long as your reaction could tell.
That's so true.
I know it's true. It's true.
So
And it sucks.
real.
And then guess what?
So
Went from Oprah to Hershey. Which, if you think you're a funny person and you have to explain this is your chocolate lab Hershey, it's just like the fucking worst. Anyway, so you know the good part about having a family that supports you doing comedy is that they're all for it. The bad part about it is they all think they can write jokes for you. You know, everyone can write jokes for you. Oh, Ben, your Aunt Paula's on the phone. Oh, she has a great bit for you. And you pick up the phone and it's always like, do I have the greatest idea in the world for you to work on? You ready? Okay, Paula. You know how women go to the gynecologist? Okay. So that's how it starts. So instead of continuing that story, I'm just going to tell the joke as my Aunt Paula requested to be told. So, you know when you're over 60 and shaving your vagina, ladies? Right? Because this happens to all of us, because you're going to the gynecologist and you haven't been in a long time. And then you get into bed and your husband goes, I can see you're going to the gynecologist. Yeah. She didn't really understand how I might not have what we call in the comedy business common experiences with that story. But I remembered it nonetheless, because it's true. It's true. How much more time do I have? Well, I can't even tell time.
A minute and a half.
A minute and a half? We're going to take in a minute and a half about my life. Jesus Christ. Okay, so let's start with this. It's politics. Politics. So I'm not going to say that anything's going good right now. Look, we can all agree everything pretty much sucks. It's pretty much like a lukewarm bath right now. Nothing positive. But I'm kind of sick of people already against Obama. The teabaggers. I mean, everybody's... It's okay if you're like, he's not doing much, but to be against him already. I mean, I liken those people to the type of people who would heckle firefighters putting out a blaze. You know what I mean? It's like the kind of people who would walk out and be like, yo, you douches ain't using enough hose here. Yo, man, you gotta see these jerks. They got red trucks. They're all communists. I'm just saying, let's give it all a chance.